Alright guys, this is part B of the dashboard design. So let's go back to where we left it at. Awesome. So from here, we need to go to XY plane and start a 2D sketch on it. Alright, and then slice graphics. Let's go ahead and draw a 2-point rectangle. And the length is 5. The height is 4. Okay. Now we need to dimension from this point. Let me rotate it so you can see that point to the midpoint of that, and make that 29.5. Okay, now, okay, I see something. Now we need to change our dimension here and make it 36. You need to make this one 36. Now that's sketch one. Okay, that looks like what we want. Alright, now we're going to revolve. The profile is already selected. What do we need to, the axis is what we need to select. I'm gonna select that as my axis, and there you go, that part is done. And next, all right, let's do it again. Or you can just use midpoint plane, mid plane between two planes. So select this, that, and that one here. You can select XY plane. It's gonna be the same thing. So start a 2D sketch on that. All right, now what we're going to work on is the that's good. Yeah, let's go ahead and work on the gear stick. The gear stick is this guy here. And yeah, so to do that, we're going to just start with a 2-point rectangle again. I'm gonna draw it there. And the width is gonna be 2.5. And I'm gonna dimension from this point to there. I want this to be 7.5. I'm gonna do another 2-point rectangle from there. The thickness is gonna be 1, and a tab, do a length of 18. Do another 2-point rectangle from here. Thickness 2.5, tab T, height is 5. Okay. Maybe I should put all these dimensions on one side so you can see better. Close that there. Okay. Okay. Now, is it free constrained? No, it is not free constrained. We're missing a dimension. Okay. What about dimensions from here, this point? Let's see what I can do. I'm going to go ahead and find yeah, constant constraint. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, what if I project that? Okay. Now, can I apply my constant constraint? Doesn't want to do it. Weird. Anywho. Alright, let's figure out what this distance is. Alright, it looks like 34. So I'm going to make it from there. No. Shift. I'm going to dimension from that to this point here, and I'm going to make it 14. 14 looks good. So finish sketch and go ahead and turn off this plane. Turn off this plane. Now, what can we do? Like we did here. So we're going to revolve again our profile, select our profile, all of that. So make sure you have 3 profiles selected, and select your axis of revolution. No, that's the wrong one. Select this guy here. Long again. Why is not working? Alright, there you go. Select this one. If you have it, yeah, so this is, if you have it rotated this way, yeah, select this right side as your axis of revolution. Okay, our gear stick is done. Well, almost. What can we do? Fillet makes it more interesting. I'm gonna fillet by 2 the top, and I'm gonna add the fillet, change to 1. If I go too fast, just pause, and I'm hoping I'm not going too fast. I get excited, but this stuff is just basic stuff because I've done this. But think about this. This is really Revolve and Extrude, the first 2 commands in the 3D. But see how complex this could be, and plane tool as well. So yeah, Autodesk Inventor is very powerful. It is very powerful. Now, are we done? Almost. What can we do? Let's make it more interesting. Add the cars for the infotainment center, as well as the speedometer and odometer. So I'm gonna select this part here, and let's go ahead and start a 2D sketch. Insert image. Now, feel free to use any images you find online. What I'm going to do, those who are in my class, I'm gonna post these images in Teams, so you don't have to look for them. Or if you want to use yours, you are welcome. I don't care, as long as you know how to do it. That is what's most important. So let's go ahead and scale this down. That may be about what we need. And I'm going to project geometry. I'm going to project that circle, and that's going to be my reference. So I want to align this with, almost, look at that, I almost got it over there. You know what, that's almost perfect. I need to scale it down maybe more. Up. Let me see. Yeah, so what I'm doing, I'm going to align this part with the yellow part. I think I need to go down a little bit. Still too big. Okay, down a little bit more. Down a little bit more. Am I helping, or I need to go up? I think I need to go up. I need to make it bigger. Yep, I need to make it bigger. That almost there. Just a little bit. There you go. Until you like it. I like that. And also make sure it is centered. I like the way that's looking. Finish your sketch, and go ahead and launch which command? Decal command. Awesome. Shout out. This is a good time to give shout out to my students who have been keeping up with their work. Shout out to Zanaya for staying on the top of our class. Shout out to Lomi for getting staying on top of our class, Layla as well, and Loner. Loner is always on top of the class. Odometer. Again, I haven't forgot Melissa. Melissa was complaining, what about me? I know, Melissa, get it done. Melissa is always on top. Who got extra points last time? Who got extra points? Who got 150 points last time? I can't remember. Makaira, when she wants to work, she gets done. Alright, now let's go ahead and project geometry one more time. So we have a reference. Now we want this center. Go ahead and zoom in a little bit more. Okay. Now I want this part, the black part, to align with this circle. I'm gonna zoom in more. Make this larger. Almost got it. A little bit more. Just a little bit more. I wish there's a way to enter like a percentage scale. That would be helpful, Inventor. That would be very helpful. Who else should we give a shout out to? Overall, my students are outstanding. I'm proud of you guys. You are so smart. Awesome. Alright. Now, decal command again. Select that, and you're done. Awesome. Look at that. It looks more super realistic. That is why I love Inventor. You can make your models amazingly good. Alright, infotainment center. Some of you love to listen to the music when you're driving, or ask Siri to give you directions. Alright, so guys, you can do this part without me. Just find some images you want your car to have. I'm gonna select this one. If you want to use the ones I have, no problem. I'll post them in Teams for my class. But those who are online, those who are just taking this for fun, feel free to use any images to make your model awesome. You're gonna blow away your boss. Like, oh my god, you can do that? Yes, you can. That is very powerful. And that is a very powerful modeling software. Alright, scale it down for the geometry, so we have a reference. So we need to fill that rectangle there. Okay. Scale it up. But in the next version, please give us a way to scale this thing by percentage or a fraction. Just that would be much easier. It would be much easier. I think I like that. That looks. Maybe I can go down a little bit. Down a little bit. A little bit more. A little bit more. Okay. Oh, I went too far. I went too far. Do I like that? Yes. I'm gonna stop there. Just approximate it. And decal, the last decal. There you go. Now you can turn your radio on. You can check how fast you're going, and you can tell if you're running out of gas. If you're running out of gas, your dashboard / console is done. It's done. Let's change appearance like I always do. I wanna make this one a different color. Can I do that? Black maybe. And then I'm gonna select the rest, and let's select a wood appearance. I'm gonna select walnut, so it is classic touch as classic feel. I mean, timeless, wood timeless. Awesome. One more thing. Go to view appearance, change to realistic, and turn reflections on if you like. Reflections are on. Lighting, do 2 lights, and make sure you are in perspective view. And then enable ray tracing. Do high and let it run for a minute. It is gonna look super polished. It's gonna look for super polished. Okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are done. If you have any questions on how we did that, let me know. And yeah, so see you in the next one. Before you go, make sure you do what? Update your portfolio. Update your portfolio. Update your portfolio. Update your portfolio. Let me put on mine so you can see where we are. I'm just reminding you. Alright. We got the next one, we're gonna work on the windshield. Okay guys, look at that. Look at you guys. Look at you. Some of you haven't done this. That's okay. That's okay. We're gonna do that after we finish the jib. Alright, see you guys in the next one.